Good morning, everyone. Yet again, I thought I would make a follow-up video to the one yesterday about my Diablo 3 account being hacked up. So what has progressed and what are my opinions about what has been going on? Alright, so since yesterday, I'll just briefly explain what happened. I had a level 51 monk account that when I went online, everything was emptied. All my items were gone in my stash, my inventory, including the ones equipped, and all my money was gone as well. I looked up some stuff on the forums, some people saying about strange names in the friend list. I noticed that there was one in mine called Luckless, and I did a bit more research where some people on The Examiner, some journalist websites, The Examiner, and various other articles on other gaming websites were talking about specific names such as Luckless as hacking people's accounts, and so Luckless was the one that hacked my account and obviously emptied it. Now, it's not clear exactly what this is, how these people gained access to our accounts, but it is clear that there is an exploit. Some people are speculating that has to do with session IDs, something maybe possibly through achievements when you're playing public games. And so, what I have to say is, firstly, well, I'll talk about what happens, okay? And then I'll go on to my opinions. So, I got in contact with Blizzard yesterday via phone. I also put in a support ticket, but that was taking ages to actually go through. So, a more direct route, and my tip for you guys is to phone Blizzard directly. It took me about a 1-hour queue in their line. Phone them via Skype and you'll get through for free. So you save any charges on your normal phone. But I phoned them. I was in a queue for about an hour. I got through to a guy, and basically he got in contact with a game master straight away, and my account got rolled back. Okay, now my account was level 51. It got rolled back 2 levels down to level 49. Also went from Act 1 of Hell to Act 4, the beginning, or Act 3, the end of Nightmare, I think. Something like that. And so it got rolled back slightly, okay? You know, I'm not really that bothered about the levels. The only thing I was really bothered about was specifically my items disappearing, okay? I got back a majority of them, but there are some of them that I acquired between those 2 levels that, you know, they were once in a blue moon sort of rare items that I bought from the auction house. I do a lot of auction house searching. I try to get bargain deals and stuff like that, and so I was really upset that I lost some really good stuff, like, you know, a ring with a lot of dexterity and high attack speed on it, and that was really good, but, you know, I lost it, and that was one of the unfortunate things. I'm quite glad I actually didn't lose this amulet here, because, my god, if I lost this one, I would have been really peeved off, but I'm glad that I kept the majority of the good stuff that I had. And I've played quite a bit since my account got rolled back yesterday. I've level 56 now, and I've got better items than I had before, so that's okay on that front. But I was only rolled back 2 levels. Okay, since the video that I posted up yesterday, some people have been commenting on how they got hacked. One guy even described how he was level 52 in Act 1 of Hell. He was rolled back, guess what number? He was rolled back to level 24 of Act 2 normal. My god, talk about the amount of hours you must lose. I imagine you must lose something like 20 hours of gameplay in that sort of space between that, and that is horrendous. For Blizzard to actually leave somebody in the dust like that, I think in a way it'd almost make you not want to play the game anymore. It'd make you almost give up, because you put in all the effort and there you go, you lost all of it. A very big portion, at least probably 2/3 of your gameplay there. So I'm not really happy at all about how Blizzard's been treating it. It's obviously quite clear that there is an exploit going around. So now onto my opinions. That is what has happened. My account has been fully, well, it's been rolled back slightly, and it's now back up to where it should be, and actually better because I spend more time leveling up. Anyway, my opinions. Now, I'm not happy whatsoever about how Blizzard has actually been treating this whole thing. Firstly, when I got in contact with support, they were accusing me for being keylogged. Maybe you shouldn't have any viruses on your computer, stuff like that, right? That's not a supportive thing for your customers at all. And you know what? I can totally understand maybe under normal circumstances people would get keylogged, viruses, stuff like that. But I'm sure they must have had a massive fluctuation of the amount of accounts being hacked. Okay, these hacking attacks have gone on since the 19th So it's 3 days now. Yesterday when I got hacked, it was 2 days. So there must have been a large, massive fluctuation of these hack attacks. And so I don't really understand why they were just assuming that, oh yeah, all these people got keylogged. No, that's not the case. There's an exploit going around. They don't even need our passwords. Some people, even with authenticators, were getting hacked. These people were even confirming it on the forum. With authenticators, they were getting hacked. There was some sort of exploits, session IDs, they were getting through somehow, and it was absolutely, it's horrendous that Blizzard was actually considering that as our fault. So, you know, if I was to expect anything from Blizzard, and I absolutely know they're not going to do this, is a public apology. One, for having bad customer support, blaming the users for being keylogged, when clearly it is their fault with an exploit. Also, they should apologize for mishandling this whole thing. I can't believe they're that they're rolling back some people from level 52 to 24. You know, maybe I can understand 51 to 49. That's not a huge gap. But from that massive gap with that other person, that is clearly unacceptable. I know that they roll back to the latest or the last safe login. Maybe that person just, the last time he actually logged in was, you know, when he was level 24. He just kept Diablo 3 on his computer on overnight or something like that. And that's what happened, right? You know, obviously you should quit Diablo 3 every now and then just to save it, but still, I mean, come on, Diablo 3, Blizzard must have a way of tracking these things. They could probably easily have rolled them back a single level and kept this stuff, but I have a feeling they're just going for the easy option of just rolling it back to the last save, and there we go, because they want to get it done and over with quick enough. That, in my opinion, is horrible customer service, and they need to apologize for that. They also should reimburse everyone that's been hacked. It should not go towards one of our rollbacks, as they've been saying. You have 2 yearly rollbacks, and so you should. This is going to be one of them. No, I don't think so. If it was a keylogger, if it was a virus, okay, fair enough. If you were genuinely somebody stole your password, okay. This is a problem on their end. Again, more mishandling by Blizzard. Not good customer service for purchasing a game. A lot of these people actually get the collector's edition, you know, whatever that costs, £60 or something. That's not what you expect. If you want us to be using your real money auction house, if you want us to get any expansions in the future, offer good customer service. Now, before I finish off this video, I actually want to comment on two comments that people have been leaving. Basically, one is about offline mode, and two about the real money auction house. Now, some people have been saying ever since, because of these hackers, there should be an offline mode. Every single game out there, no matter what company makes it, should have an offline mode. I don't believe in this sort of DRM. Yes, I understand companies want to prevent piracy. However, you know, how much are these pirates actually getting away with? In the large scheme of things, maybe these pirates are making the companies lose out on some millions. Okay, fair enough. But now you have to understand how much frustration DRM causes to a vast majority of people. Say people who want to play offline and they don't have a good internet connection, or they have some sort of bandwidth issues or something like that, and so they want to play offline. Now they can't really do that, and so they're not going to be purchasing the game. So I think this whole thing about DRM, you need to keep online and stuff like that, and you need to play it with the internet. You know what, I don't personally really mind it that much, but I can totally understand from the mass consumer perspective that it's a horrendous thing. And it's kind of counterintuitive if you're wanting profits, in my opinion, okay? Also, the real money auction house, some people are saying that ever since these hackers are coming in and trying to steal people's items, that this is obviously as a result of the real money auction house that's going to be coming out relatively soon, so that these hackers can sell off these amazing items for a lot of money. Well, I actually want to counter that a little bit. I don't think the real money auction house is going to be a problem. I think it may be actually, it's an okay idea. I'm actually neutral about it. I wouldn't care if it was there or if it wasn't, because either way, you're still going to have people trying to exploit accounts and hack them. Say if a real money auction house didn't exist, you'd still have amazing items that would sell for gold. And these hackers would still like to have these amazing items, steal them from people, and then they could still sell it for real money, not on eBay, but you know, on black hat forums and stuff like that. They would still manage to sell them for money some way or another. Okay, so whether this real money auction house is actually a problem or not, I don't think it actually is. You just got to think about the sort of larger picture. There will always be some sort of hacking, people trying to get amazing items and selling them for real money, no matter what game you're playing out there. That is always the case, okay? So I think that pretty much summarizes everything that I need to say about everything that's happened. So I've finally at least gotten back up to where I should be. Even though I was rolled back, I'd expect an apology from Blizzard. And also, you guys know my opinions now. So my take-home message for you guys is, if you've been hacked, get in contact with Blizzard via phone. Don't put in a support ticket, because if you phone them, you'll get an answer a whole lot faster, a response. Also, get an authenticator. I know that some people with authenticators have still been hacked, but if you want a degree of safety, maybe just consciously in your thoughts, then okay, go for an authenticator. I've done that just to be on the safe side, and just if this ever happens again, then I can at least prove to Blizzard that I've had an authenticator, and it's clearly an issue on their end. Anyway, guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, well, I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.